What's going on, guys? How are you? How are you doing? Shocks here, and today we want to talk about the one pattern that you need to be using if you are struggling and if you are not making money in trading derivative signals and derivative indices, right? So this is what you need to understand, that there are some patterns that are close to 60% accurate when it comes to certain instruments that you trade every day. So if you are someone who trades these patterns, this is the pattern that should be trading. And if I had to start over and I had nothing to do, I would trade this pattern on a daily basis on the time frame that I'm going to be showing you. So if this is something that you need to see and that you know someone needs, share this video, subscribe, like, and let's get watching. So this is what I'm talking about. There's a pattern that is called a railroad track, right? So this is the pattern. Let me just draw it out. Let's say this is a red candle, right? Then this is another opposite color candle. So what I just mean is maybe we have two candlesticks, right? One goes up and one goes down in that same range, right? What we are talking about is symbol, right? We have two candlesticks. Let me just draw it out like this so that maybe you can see clearly. Let's say this is candle number 1, right? And this is candle number number 2. And the candle number 2 is the same as the first candle. These are two candles that you can see like this. Maybe they might not be exactly that, but visually they should be the same as you see here. So what we mean here is if this was a candle going up, right? If this was going up, it went up maybe in 1 hour to this point, right? Then in the next hour, it came back to where it started from, which is this around this area. So in absolute terms, there's no movement here. If we start a day on 0, we go to 5 around 12, then maybe the next day we are back at 0. There is no absolute movement, but some guys would have blown their accounts and things like that, which is fine. That is trading. So what I just mean is when you see price doing this, it is a reversal. It doesn't matter where price is going. So it can be something that looks like this. Let me just show you a very good example. I think it is a very good example, right? Let's say this is how price is moving, right? And we happen to have this pattern, at this reversal here, at this particular point, right? Let's say we have this pattern that we have just drawn, which is the railroad track at this at this point or at this low. This shows that price is now going up. So if this is the M15 time frame, which is the time frame that we are going to be using, you see price doing this goes up, right? So when price, you know that price is in an uptrend, right? So let's say you have established that, you know that price is going up, right? When it goes down, you know that it gets to a certain point where it has to retrace and start going up. So this retracement that we are talking about is where we are saying we should be having these railroad tracks. So these railroad tracks that you see, or these two candles that are going to be here, are the tracks that you are going to take as the candlestick pattern that is going to be your confirmation for a trade after the second candle is closed, right? So let me show you this like as a reversal. Remember, this is a continuation and this is a trend following. What if we need to be trading a reversal? You are going to be doing it like this. A reversal is going to be like this. And you're going to more likely find this pattern at this particular zone, which means that you are going to be seeing something that looks like this, where you are having the first candle that goes up and the second candle that goes down. You might be asking, are you going to be doing this? Let's say if this is a blue candle, and this is let's say this is a bearish candle and this is a bullish candle, right? No. If you want to trade, or if the trend is down, you need to see the second candle as as a red candle or as a bearish candle. And if you want to go up, if the trend is up, you need to see this second candle as as a blue green candle or a bullish candle, depending on the colors that you are using. So with that out of the way, let's just go right into the charts. And I want to show you this in action and how you can be using this as a way to scalp, to trade on a daily basis and things like that. So let's start here. Let's start on this particular day. So this is the 21st of September 2024. If you are seeing this video in 2030, we were trading this in 2024 and we are still doing it. So this is what we are doing, right? So this is this is an uptrend, right? So this being an uptrend, this is the move that goes up, right? This is the move that goes down, all right? And when you get to this particular point, I know that you have seen something and you're asking yourself, what do you do in this case? Right. I want to explain that before I explain what this pattern that you see here. Let me explain something to you. Then I will explain this railroad track that you see in this area. But there are two patterns that we are talking about here that are almost similar. Right. We have a railroad track that I've been drawing, and we have what we call a star pattern. And the star pattern looks like a railroad track but with a doji in between, right? So what you do is, this is a star pattern with a little candle in between. So the little candle will look like this, or it can be a small plus or something like that. Let's just get it right here. Something like this. This is a star pattern, and we can flip this where we have a bullish candle, then a doji, and another candle, right, to the upside. So if you see this pattern, it's the same pattern with what? With the railroad track. So we can use these two patterns, these two candlestick patterns, interchangeably, depending on which pattern you like or which pattern you are seeing first. So that is out of the way. Let's come back here. You can clearly see that we have that particular pattern here, where we have a candle going down, a doji, and a blue candle going down. So if you remove the doji there, you should be seeing a railroad track. And remember, you enter as soon as price gives you this one. So this is the volatility 51S, and it's the best when it comes to railroad tracks, and it gives very good signals, and you should be trading this. Remember, you get in there. Let's say if you did not like the star pattern that I'm showing you, or that I said is similar in what it does to the railroad track, then you would be involved where at this particular zone where we have these two railroads and price moves away. And remember, you don't have to be greedy if you're trading these patterns. Remember, we are trading on the M15, so you need to be sober and follow your plan, right? We have these ones, railroad track, so you can enter a sell after this. You can enter a sell after this. You see these patterns. These patterns are everywhere. You just have to be to be disciplined and to be patient and wait for the right patterns or for the right railroad tracks when they come. At this particular zone, some of you would have taken this one as an engulfing, but no, remember, we want only railroad. So this day you would not have a trade, right? And you would maybe trade on this particular day where we have this one, right? This one seems like a bit more like a railroad track, and you could enter using this pattern as you see. And after that, you can enter again using using this pattern, as you can see. And we have another railroad track on this particular on this particular zone. So you see what we are doing. And remember, guys, I'm saying this is volatility 51S, and this was tested on volatility 51S, and you need to be using this on this particular one. And if you need to use it on maybe V75, V100, you need to go and test if it works on that particular on that particular pair. But for now, we are doing this. Look how this is going. We do that, and this is a railroad track. Price goes down, and look here, we have a railroad track. Red goes down and the green goes up. We have another railroad track here. Remember, we are doing that. And remember, guys, you need to understand and to go and study this one so that you know the times that they are more likely to form. And we are using the M15 because you need a fast moving chart for you to spot these patterns in real time. So this is real time right now by the time of recording this video. So if this red candle that is actually in motion closes as a red candle at this particular zone, then we would have a railroad track, and we are more likely to be taking that trade as price goes down. So this is the strategy that I would use if I were to start trading derivative indices today. And remember, if you don't trade derivative and if you don't trade on the MT5 platform, these signals, the links to join and the links to get your account and the description down below. What you just need to do is click that link, make a demo account, upgrade, and you fund. And after that, you are done and you can start making gangster money. I will see you in the next video. This was helpful. Shocks out. Bye-bye.